Good evening and welcome to Orca News. I'm Louis Barnes.
And I'm Mada Parkinson.
The headlines. Total COVID-19 cases in Landova spiked to 43.
Picot City and Flathills Village are under lockdown.
2 islands in Antirrhodian Bay now claimed by Plainsfield City.
Trains from London has arrived in Landova.
Plainsfield Picot Proticano project now started.
And there's a newly established district in Sonoma City.
The total COVID-19 cases in Landova are now at 43, adding a total of 8 new cases. Here's the map of the cases per residences in Landova. 17 are in Schöttler, 11 are in Picot City, 8 are in Plainsfield City, 5 are in Flathills Village, 1 in Old Massa Village, and Commerce Valley Terraces Village. Active patients are now at 14. Recoveries are now up to 25. And fatalities are now at 4.
Different cities, municipalities, and villages are now imposing stricter COVID-19 alert measures. Picot City and Flathills Village are under lockdown. Schöttler, Plainsfield City, Old Massa Village, Commerce Valley Terraces Village, and Frostley Village are now under quarantine isolation level 2. Sonoma City is under quarantine isolation level 1. And Frostley Village is under closure. Picot City and Flathills Village mayors are imposing stricter measures due to the spike of their cases. The governor of Ye Olde Terrestrial imposed quarantine isolation level 2 except Flathills Village because of the contamination of the close contacts nearby. The mayors and the governor said that their alert level will be until June 9th.
The trains from London has now arrived in Landova. More to follow with Paul. Paul?
Yes, Louis. The Landova Metro Transit System Management has now received the new trains from London. The Transportation Department with the LMTS issued that they will be inspecting, disinfecting, and testing the trains during quarantine isolation. They also issued that the Metro will be on halt until further notice of the alert level. The LMTS manager said that this will be a next-level improvement to transportation in Landova, as well as the planned-out Plainsfield Picot Proticano project. That will be done by this year to procure buildings of infrastructure for development. The trains will be operational by the end of June, or until further notice of the government. Louis?
Thank you, Paul.
The 2 islands in Antirrhodian Bay have now been jurisdict to Plainsfield City. George Duncan reports.
The Landovian Congress has now approved the territorial dispute of the 2 islands in Antirrhodian Bay to be jurisdict to Plainsfield City. The interior government of both Schöttler and Plainsfield City measured out the distances of the islands to the end border point of their territories. The distance of an island to Schöttler is measured by about 102 meters. The distance to Plainsfield is measured by about 98 meters. It has been declared that Plainsfield City has now claimed the territory of the 2 islands. It has been said by the Landovian Meteorological Agency that the islands will be used as a weather station to utilize their Doppler radar for weather forecasting and mapping. This is George Duncan in Plainsfield City, reporting for Orca News.
The infrastructural project of the Urban Planning and Development Department called the Plainsfield Picot Proticano project has now started in Proticano. Also, a new district has now established. More to report from Ludward. Ludward?
Yes, Mada. The Plainsfield Picot Proticano project has now started in the district of Proticano in Sonoma City. As you can see from the view, there are now more buildings being built and constructed for mainly residential and commercial use. The Urban Planning and Development Department said that workers of the project will be limited due to the alert level for the COVID-19. Along with that, the mayor of Sonoma City has established a new district in Sonoma City called Venezuela. The district of Venezuela is situated next to the district of Proticano on the west side. Venezuela will be the main commercial district of Sonoma City as for Proticano as the residential district. The district of Venezuela is also situated along a cliffside terrain like Proticano. The interior government has planned out the construction of the district, but it is not being told to begin their work still due to the coronavirus COVID-19. Mada?
Thank you, Ludward. Here's our weather for tomorrow. Take a look at this.
The Transportation Department has now installed and placed new working traffic lights in Landova. Let's go live to Amanda about the new lights. Amanda.
Yes, Louis. The Transportation Department has now installed new and working traffic lights in different intersections in Schöttler, Picot City, and Sonoma City. The traffic lights can now function, unlike the decoy decoration traffic lights which can't. Yet the traffic lights don't have lights for turning left nor right, and they don't respond and connect to pedestrian lights. The Transportation Department with the Information, Communications, Science, and Technology Department to fix the problem of the connectivity lights as well as for lights for turning. Louis.
Thank you, Amanda.
The United States has now reached a total of approximately 1.8 million COVID-19 cases. President Limson still issued travel restrictions from and to Landova until further notice. President Trump acknowledges the great effort in controlling the coronavirus in Landova. The American president stated that he is supporting Landova in economic growth and prosperity.
We support Landova in economic growth. I'm honored to see their country doing well.
And that's it for tonight's news. I'm Louis Barnes.
I'm Mada Parkinson.
Reporting for Orca News. Good evening, everyone.